head will touch the bed. And what is the characteristic of kali carb amelioration? And I have treated many cases with kali carb. How does the patient feel better? The patient feels better with asthma, rocking to and fro. The patient will say, with asthma, because with asthma, slightest of the movement aggravates. But in spite of that, kali carb feels better by rocking. Underline 3 marks. And let it be any condition, let it be any diagnosis. I'll give you a very interesting case. I had a patient who came from Sri Lanka. She had nephrotic syndrome and she had very severe pain. The patient was waiting in the waiting room. I just happened to go out and I saw the patient with nephrotic syndrome and with the pain. The patient was rocking. I observed this patient for 5 minutes. Even before I could take the history, I just gave kali carb 31 dose. Within 5 minutes, the entire pain subsided. And the mother said that it has never happened in the history of the patient that the pain would have subsided in 5 minutes. She used to take so many painkillers without any relief, and just in 5 minutes the medicine worked. So you must understand that if you observe in such a way, very characteristically you can come to a prescription very fast. So this is how you differentiate between kali bai and lachesis, and kali carb becomes a very important remedy. Now, what is the characteristic of what is common between lachesis, kali bai and kali carb? All of them get aggravated post midnight. That is from 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock onwards. See, 11 to 2 is arsenic, 2 onwards is kali carb, and post that is kali bichromicum. So based on that you can decide the timing. At 4 o'clock, again the remedy changes. It becomes natrum sulph. See how homeopathy has been made so interesting and so clear. It's so clear. It is clear that, if you prescribe, you cannot give lachesis if the aggravation is 12 o'clock in the morning. No, it's clear. Another remedy which comes very close and I have used quite frequently is ammonium carb. Ammonium carb is something which is very important and which has a desire for fresh air. Lot of young girls in old days used to use ammonium carb just to recoup, just to have a kick. So same way here, ammonium carb has got tremendous desire for open air, fresh air. And kali carb is a chilly patient but still desires open air. See, wherever carbon goes, understand this, wherever carbon goes, it will carry the air hunger. So if you see carbo-veg, air hunger, calcarea carb, air hunger, kali carb, air hunger, ammonium carb, air hunger, natrum carb, chilly patient still desires air, open air. If we go to mec carb, again tremendous desire to uncover feet. If you see beautifully in the Materia Medica, it is written desire, great desire to uncover the feet, like sulfur, like medorinum. Meccarb is also, but meccarb is chilly. The whole body is covered, but wants to keep the feet outside. Very characteristic. Even in winter, the worst of the winters, they want to uncover the feet. Now this, when you come to a group of remedy, these are small differentiating point which allows you to come to a right remedy. Now medorinum is a very interesting remedy. Medorinum desires to sleep again in Nietzsche's position. Just like Muslims have prayers, they pray namaz, same position. Kali carb also desires the same position. But what is the difference? Kali carb is chilly, medorinum is hot. So if the patient is hot, you can just forget it. You need not give Kali carb. Give medorinum. And what is another characteristic of medorinum? Craving for ice. You ask them, they will ask huge pieces of ice. With severe asthma, the child may not be able to even sit with that much of asthma, but he will still go to the refrigerator, open the refrigerator, have huge cubes of ice, which create a problem. So this is how you differentiate between Kali carb and medorinum. Coming to the next remedy, the digestive group. The digestive group consists of Ipecac, Nux vomica and Carbovage. Now Ipecac, Nux vomica and Carbovage cover the digestive group. Now lot of asthmatic patients you will find they have origin with digestive disturbances. As soon as they eat outside, or if they have some kind of a food which doesn't agree with them. What is the characteristic of Nux vomica and Carbovage? How do you differentiate? Both Nux vomica and Carbovage will be better by burping. I have treated many cases of asthma with Nux vomica. How? As soon as they burp, the asthma is better. As soon as they burp, asthma is better. But Carbovage will desire fan from a distance, while Nux vomica will be very chilly. Carbovage will be mild, but Nux vomica will be very irritable. Okay? So this is how you differentiate between Nux vomica and Carbovage. Another important thing about Ipecac now. Now both Nux vomica and Ipecac, both Nux vomica and Ipecac are better by vomiting. But Ipecac will have lot of phlegm which is coming out. The child will vomit and the mother will say huge sticky vomit. This is very characteristic of Ipecac. Now we go to the other extreme. The remedies which are connected or related with Lycopodium are Calcarea, sulfur lyco. They form a trio, a beautiful trio. Okay? And so there are some cases when you are treating, suppose if the case is Calcarea, later on it will go to Lycopodium, come to the sulfur. They are cyclical remedies, or either they will start with sulfur, go to Calcarea and come to Lycopodium. Okay? So this cyclical remedy will have to be completed. Now yesterday I showed you sulfur is a hot soric remedy, sorinum is chilly soric remedy. And I showed you yesterday the posture of sorinum by extending the hand away. As soon as you bring your hands near, the asthma comes. As soon as you extend them, the patient feels better. And the patient feels better in lying down. It is the only remedy in the materia medica where the patient asthmatic condition is better by lying down. Underline this 3 marks. As soon as the patient lies down, patient feels better. Another characteristic of sorinum is the dust of wheat. When you are cleaning the wheat, the dust of that wheat, if it goes inside, it produces asthma. The remedy is sorinum. Now we go to the next trio, which is Calcarea, Baryta and Silica. Now why do we consider Calcarea, Baryta and Silica as trio? Because all are shy remedies. And what is the characteristic of shyness of Silica